Australia is an official member of the 14 Eye Surveillance Alliance of Countries, which is an alliance of countries that spy on their citizens and then share this intelligence information amongst each other. This means that as an Australian citizen, you're constantly being surveilled on and your internet activities are logged. These logs can then be shared by both local and international intelligence agencies, oftentimes without a warrant. So in order to guarantee your privacy and safety whenever you're connected to the internet, you need to use a VPN that will hide your traffic. A VPN will encrypt your traffic and then channel it through a secure tunnel, thereby making you invisible to the Australian government and your internet service provider. So in this video, we're going to look at the best VPNs for Australia for privacy, streaming, and speed, as well as those that will guarantee you the best security features while also being pocket friendly. So right out the bat, my preferred VPNs for Australia are NordVPN and Surfshark VPN. We're going to look at some of their main advantages in order to help you decide whether these are the best VPNs for your privacy needs in Australia or whether you should be considering other alternative VPNs. If you don't already have a subscription with either NordVPN or Surfshark, be sure to use my links in the description below if you want to get a better discount than what you'll get if you go directly to NordVPN and Surfshark VPN websites. So there are a lot of factors I've considered before I decided on this as the best VPNs for Australia. First of all, I've considered their privacy policies. Since you're trying to ensure that your activity logs are private, you want to ensure that the VPN you're using is not keeping these logs because that will be counterintuitive. Remember, your IP address or activity logs can be used to track you down or tie you to certain activities on the internet. So you want to ensure that these activity logs are not kept by anyone in order to guarantee your privacy and anonymity online. So currently, neither NordVPN nor Surfshark keeps logs of your internet activities. In fact, according to their privacy policies, they state clearly that they don't keep logs of your IP address, your connection timestamps, or even your bandwidth usage. What's more is that these claims were recently validated by an independent audit that was carried out by Deloitte on both NordVPN servers and Surfshark servers. So according to the reports from these independent audits, it was established that there were actually no logs of your IP address, your connection timestamps, or even your bandwidth usage on any of these servers. They also did not find any other kind of logs that can be used to identify you or to tie you to any particular activities on these servers at any particular time. This means that whenever you are connected to either NordVPN or Surfshark servers, your internet access is pretty much secure and you're invisible to the Australian government and your internet service provider. Another factor I also considered is the ability to unblock streaming platforms. Streaming is one of the most popular activities among VPN users. So you want to ensure that the VPN you're going to use to stream in Australia is able to unblock content on local streaming platforms as well as on international streaming platforms. Since both NordVPN and Surfshark currently have actual servers in Australia, you'll be able to get an Australian IP address that you can use if you want to unblock local streaming platforms in Australia. Remember, most streaming platforms, whether local or international, like Netflix, will always restrict your content based on your geographical location. So if you want to access a Netflix content library that is destined for a particular country, you first need to connect to the VPN servers that are based in that country in order to get their IP address. This will make it look like you're actually based in that country so that you can access their content libraries. What's more is that both NordVPN and Surfshark offer some amazing download speeds, which means you're going to enjoy some really fast speeds, especially when streaming HD content. Ultimately, this leads to a great user experience whenever you're connected to your favorite streaming platforms using any of these VPN service providers. Another factor I considered when choosing the best VPNs for Australia is the ability to support P2P file sharing. Torrenting is another one of the most popular activity among VPN users. That being said, this is one of the most controversial topics because while it is completely legal in some countries, it is partly or fully prohibited in other countries. In fact, in some countries, internet service providers completely block torrenting websites. So in order to stay safe, you want to ensure that before you carry out any torrenting activities in Australia, you've hidden your real IP address. So connect to a VPN server, then turn on the kill switch in order to guarantee that you remain anonymous during the entire torrenting session. Both NordVPN and Surfshark have fully functional kill switches. How the kill switch works is that once you turn it on, it will ensure that whenever your VPN app disconnects from the server, internet access is halted for your entire device until the connection is re-established. So if there was an app that might try to access the internet during that time, thereby risking exposing your real IP address, they don't get to do so. Never torrent without first hiding your IP address if you don't want to get in trouble with authorities should you be caught torrenting any kind of copyrighted material. Remember, with an NordVPN subscription, you'll be able to connect up to 6 devices simultaneously, whereas Surfshark allows you an unlimited number of connected devices. So if you want to wanted to connect more than 6 devices using NordVPN, your best bet is to configure your router. Since your router counts as one connection, you'll then be able to connect an unlimited number of devices through your router. Remember, if you don't already have a subscription with either NordVPN or Surfshark, be sure to use my links in the description below to get a better discount than what you'll get if you go directly to either NordVPN or Surfshark website.